Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And the live stream for the next meta just ended. So today we're going to be covering all of the information, or almost all the information, that was shown for the next incoming meta. So to start off, the theme is summer focused, as expected, right? And it goes from later today until the 28th/29th. So the meta will actually change on my birthday, being 8/28. Fantastic. What a wonderful birthday present. But this says the Demon's Summer Vacation. So instead of covering all the other details, we're going to cover the actual new units first. And looks like Bandai heard my wishes because our first summonable character is Blanc. Summer Blanc is here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of the world, and I'm happy. I am quite pleased about this. Summer Blanc. I didn't think it was going to happen. I was kind of joking about it. Like, they can't bring Blanc back. She was a tear for Warrior's Mind. Yeah, too bad. Blanc sells. No crap. Okay, so she is a water element character on Summer Memories. This is a Summer Memories 2.0 meta. So Summer Memories Primal Demon pretty sparkle for some reason, and Stern of Spirit. Her ult is a single target support ult for 250% damage, and then gives at maxed out 60% weakness strike for Summer Memories, and then gives double that on an EX ult. So single target support ult, not meant to do damage, which is fine because other Blanc is going to do big time damage. And then her first skill, 35 points, a 50% permanent attack stack for Summer Memories allies, and then is a full rainbow convert for Summer Memories allies. And you can use the skill twice. So you get 2 turns of full rainbows if you're Summer Memories, or enough rainbows to do what you need to do. And then you can get up to 100% permanent attack stack by using the skill twice in a fight. Okay. Another full rainbow. So like you put her with Warrior's Mind Violet, and Violet will convert her orbs because she's a primal demon, and then she'll convert at least her own orbs because she's Summer Memories. So you can have 4 turns of some amount of rainbow orbs, if not 2 turns of all rainbow, and then 2 turns of some rainbows, depending on how lucky you are. That's going to be pretty cool. And then the 50% attack buff is only for Summer Memories, so it is quite specifically locked. Unfortunate. Her second skill, 0 points, puts enemies into a dazed state. I don't know what that's actually going to be called when she comes out, but that's how Google translated it. But it's going to give you a 30% enamor effect, so 30% alt gauge at the end of every turn for 2 turns. 3 turns, actually. And then seals the enemy's ability to attack or defense up. So like how Vengeance Raphael seals the enemy's ability to crit or pierce, or attack up, right? Blanc is doing that for attack and defense. And then on the final part, she's giving all orbs a 100% skill point gain for 3 turns, which is pretty good. Blue orb. This is a blue orb team. I don't know if I told you guys that, but you couldn't really tell from this kit. We are a blue orb speed team, just like Summer Memories 1.0. So Summer Blanc, I really don't know how good she's going to be in the future. The limitation of the attack buff is for Summer Memories only. The rainbow is Summer Memories orbs only. The second skill is kind of a gimmick thing. She's hot. I really don't think she's that strong, though. Just straight up. I don't think she's going to have too much use. Protector Guy. So these were the 2 characters shown in the whole shadowy teaser of the live stream. A lot of people guessed Guy correctly. Congratulations. He is another protector, and he is pretty much the blue version of ODL Guy, because he also has Lord's Ambition for all allies, but this time including the rear guard, which ODL Guy did not do. So he gives all 5 characters Lord's Ambition, which is the nullify weakening effects, the 10% weakness strike stacks per turn, whatever. And then he full converts to blue. Just like ODL Guy full converts to green, he converts to blue orbs. So most of your conversion, if not all of it after turn 1, is happening with Guy himself. Alright, fantastic. On top of that, because that's where ODL Guy ended, on top of that, we have this extra paragraph down here, where within the first 5 turns of the fight, every time you use him, you will get a 10% attack stack. That's permanent. For all allies. Not just Summer Memories, but all allies. So, okay, cool. You will also get guaranteed Aegis rate for 1 turn. Again, for everybody. And then he will also give you an additional 20 skill points when you use his protection skill. And then his actual passive stuff down here, he is giving the typical 120% for Summer Memories allies against light enemies, because this is going to be a dark-focused meta. He is giving the free 30 points passively from turns 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then he's giving, this is new, he is giving 25% attack and defense to specifically fire, water, and dark allies. So it's not to physical or magic allies like all the other protectors have been. It's 3 specific elements that he's giving it to. So that kind of tells us what the elements of our incoming summonable characters are going to be. Fire, water, and dark. Okay, cool. I mean, the Blanc is water, so she's covered there. We need a dark DPS, and then fire, I guess we're going to get another fire character. Cool. Well, Ifrit is fire, so there you go. Spoiler alert, Ifrit's a free-to-play character. You're going to find out anyways. So, within the first 5 turns, he's actually going to give you between 50 and 70 points, because 30 here, 20 when you use them once, 40 if you use them twice. I mean, Guy actually looks to be okay for a blue charge team, or blue stack, or blue burst team. He's very generic. Everybody gets the Aegis, everybody gets the attack buff, always 20 points. You get the Lord's Ambition no matter who you are. I kind of like this guy for burst settings. And then we move on to free-to-play Fire Ifrit, as I didn't guess correctly the first time. Got correct the second time, though. Free-to-play Ifrit, our first ever meta Ifrit character, because the OG one came out on release and was not part of any meta. He's okay. He's okay. So he's going to do an AoE magic ult and 15% counterattack power for all allies for 2 turns. That's pretty negligible. His first skill, 25 skill points, converts 2 Summer Memories allies orbs to blue. Doesn't matter what color, just 2 Summer Memories. And then the 10% gauge increase, pretty typical. His second skill for 15 points is what appears to be a 10% physical or magic attack damage buff, but only for speed allies, only for burst allies. So he will be heavily limited to a Summer Memories orb change and a speed-focused team build where he's going to buff speed allies, which is great, but he can't buff charge or defense allies with this 10% stacking forever kind of buff, which is kind of unfortunate. I kind of wish he had just been generic, and that would have made him a really pretty good free-to-play character, but it's okay. We'll see how it is. But let's move on to their animations. Sorry, I forgot. The free-to-play protector is Dino. He's ass, so we're not even going to talk about him.
そうですね。オーディエンスになって豪華に焼かれなさい。逃しません。
間の悪いおバカさんね。しつけが必要かしら。マリーナスピン。お家に帰りなさい。
いい海だが物足りん。俺好みに染めてやろう。デッドエンドオーシャン。 気に入っただろ
I mean, Blanc's is kind of weird because she's skating on water. Guy turns the entire water into magma. They're okay. They're okay. So overall, the kits, like, I like Guy. Blanc, I feel like isn't gonna see too much play. The rainbow orb change is cool, but the attack buff is limited. The gimmick skill down here, like, is just a gimmick, and it's only a single target days, by the way, and it's an AoE beatdown battle, which we can see in this little image that they gave us, which explains what the beatdown battle is doing. They have the stat swap, or the buff swap, so debuffs become buffs. They also have Drago, so you can't debuff them, and it's an AoE fight. So she can put the daze on multiple people if you use it multiple times. That's the thing. So just keep that in mind. Also, they have Pierce and Synergy resistance. So we are in a crit and Aegis focused meta. But that's it for the characters. Now we can cover some of the other details that they've talked about. Things they've already announced. We have the login bonus update, so where we're getting now 45 crystals a week instead of 30. You know, free crystals is nice. Level 50 Bond XP is unlocked now, which you can get up to 9.4% stats. At level 45, it is only 9, so you're not really getting that much. Oh, 9.2 defense, so it's actually kind of lower there. We have a new event coming where you can get 2 selector tickets, and you could pick up a free copy of Summer Milim and Summer Hinata, who are going to be relevant characters because they're Summer Memories, and Milim is an AoE Dark character. You see what they were going for. This is an AoE Dark meta, so she'll work just fine as a supplemental DPS until we get whoever is actually going to be the DPS character here. So it's nice that they're going to give away essentially a free copy of each of them. They can be useful here. We have the final 10 stages of Crucible coming out on the 31st of July. Cool, I haven't done a lot of those. We have Corridor of Awakening coming out on the 3rd/4th. I know a lot of people care about that event. We have a new challenge event called the Summer Splash Festival. And this icon looks very, very similar in font and color to the Heavenly Conquest symbol that we have going right here. So, like, Heavenly Conquest, it has the wings kind of going on. It's kind of that red and black kind of theme. So it is going to be that same kind of thing. I think it is actually just called Heavenly Conquest because it has this same exact kind of weird title right here. But Summer Splash Festival instead of the Storm Dragon. We are going to have a move out limit. So there will be team restrictions here. Probably only Summer Memories, but okay, sure. We'll have to see. That starts on the 7th/8th, so we still have a bit of time. We have a week. So this will probably come out with the next summonable character. So we're getting new units today, Tuesday. We're going to probably get the next characters on the 7th, Thursday, for me. Just, okay, interesting dates. Tempest Fest will also make a return on the 7th/8th. This is just a bunch of free rewards for quite a bit of stamina. But, hey, I like free stuff. We have Predation Quest also coming on the 8th for defense skills. Okay, sure, whatever. We have a new sticker vote campaign where whoever gets voted the highest will get a new free sticker in-game for our union chats. It'll be specifically swimsuit characters. So Swimsuit Blanc will win. Shock, surprise. And then here is a new food event where we can get a new type of food that starts way, way, way down the line on the 17th/18th. So this one is quite far away, but we do know that it is coming. We're also going to get some Rigurd's development quest missions to get blueprints for extra buildings and EX shards, also on the 17th/18th. And then we have both new limited time Chamber of Memory stages on the 21st, and also on the 17th/18th. The previous limited time missions will be added into the permanent Chamber of Memories rotation. So we're going to get a double whammy of Chamber of Memories. There'll just be a couple days break in between. So the 17th, 18th, and the 21st, 22nd. Apart from that, we have small quality of life updates. When you're scrolling through the interaction screen, you click on somebody, you go back out, it doesn't reset, it just stays where you are. And then the hot spring button, it used to, you click on this, and it used to take you to the hot spring, but the entrance, and then you had to click on it again to actually go into it. Here now, it just automatically puts you into the cutscene where you're entering the hot spring. So it saves like a second of time, a couple seconds of time, depending on how slow your phone is. They're small updates, but they will be nice in the future, sure. We have an update for the big special November 4th anniversary slime game revamp kind of thing they've teased back in the 3rd anniversary, or the 3.5 anniversary. And they've given us a sneak peek at what they've done. So down here it says new nation building districts, new events, and etc. are planned for the future. And they showed off a new building area, which I'm told is Irzania, so Carrion's domain. This will be a new building location that is coming for November. So, I mean, cool. I don't particularly care because I don't build anything generally, but we'll have to see what new special effect this building area brings, because the Bamboo Forest, the Crystal District, the Tourism District, they all brought some new special thing for the game, whether it be charms or super enhancement or something along the lines of that. So this will most likely bring some new type of event or thing for our characters as well. But moving forward, we also have a small kind of temporary boost to some crystals. There's going to be a daily mission where you spend 150 stamina, you get 10 crystals. We have a small login bonus. It's going to amount to 150. It's not a super great amount, but it is pretty much free. So, hey, free stuff is free stuff. We're going to have double bond XP and a free building slot starting on the 7th/8th. So just more inclination showing that everything coming for the next character is coming on the 7th/8th. And that's it before they start getting into the new characters. And then jumping forward, here is the lineup for Part 1. Battle Blanc, Protector Guy, free-to-play Battle Ifrit, and then free-to-play Protector Dino. I don't know how these two play into the whole Demon's Summer Vacation theme, but we can expect more Primal Demons for Part 2 and 3 of the banners. So I'm kind of hoping they give Misery and Rain actual characters, instead of giving it to Violet and Jean and everything. I mean, Swimsuit Jean, I'm sure, would also sell fairly well, but like Misery and Rain needs representation, so I'm kind of hoping for them more so. We have some good kind of crystal discounts and packs, especially for the Webstore. Like this 1500 pack, 75 extra crystals plus 10 protector shards, or 1050 plus 10 EX battle shards. That's not bad for people who actually want to spend money. And then there's a one-time purchase of 2,000 crystals on the Webstore. And then on top of that, we also have another free 100 crystal gift just for going into the Webstore. So 100 crystals here, 150 from those login admissions. Like, it's almost a multi. Cool. More importantly, we also have a new quest giving us a free dupe of Guy and some stickers and a Tempest Medal of Honor ticket. And this is all free. This is just like a one-time event. So if you do pull Guy, you will be able to dupe him up to 104 and get access to his trait and make him a little bit stronger. So it does mean you have to pull Guy. Otherwise, this is just going to be useless for a while until you pull him again in the future. But hey, we didn't get a free dupe for the Tales collab, but they give us a free dupe for the Summer Memories team, I guess. Cool beans. This is the banner. This wording says that for the first 10 multis, there's a 1.5% increased rate for Guy and Blanc. This is only for JP. Big sad. The data mine already happened. We have this banner on our side in English. Does not have this wording. So they're treating JP better. I mean, JP's always had that kind of special banner that you could summon on, but it was like a one-time thing. This is for 10 multis, though. I wish they would bring it to us. I don't know why they don't. Fine, whatever. We have skill fusions for Summer Milim, Summer Hinata, and the free-to-play Summer Ramaris. We'll cover those in a different video. And then, again, here's the quest where we can get the selector ticket. We also get EX Awakenings for Summer Hinata and Summer Lumi. Or, sorry, EX Unbound Awakenings for Hinata and Lumi. Sure, I guess. Lumi is just such a good character. We're getting the Gluttony Festival event back for magic and attack skills. This is telling us to level up the skills of Hinata and Milim. So they're really going to bank on you having Summer Milim and Summer Hinata, because you can get them for free, and you can use them as your DPS characters. So I guess that is nice in a way. Otherwise, the only other thing they've talked about is the fact that Jubilee will be taking place on the 14th/15th of August. So if we scroll all the way down, it's going to start here. So we've got today's release, we've got the 7th release, and then probably the 14th is when the final character will come out. So that is looking like the character release schedule, the 29th, the 7th, and the 14th, or depending on if you're in the future and in a different time zone, it'll be the 30th, the 8th, and the 15th for you. But I live in the past, and it's going to be the 29th, 7th, and 14th. Otherwise, that is everything covered in the live stream. Highlight being Summer Blanc, being Summer Waifu. I'm not sure how well she's going to age, if at all. If she's just going to just not be super great outside of her own meta. This is what happens when you give characters a whole butt ton of restrictions, is that they're only good for one team only, and not anything else. And that's what makes her Warrior's Mind counterpart so useful, is that you can put her on literally any team, including this team. Except because of the stat reversal, you can't use her Darkness Down debuff, but you can still put her on the team, and she'll be great. This Blanc, I'm not putting on Warrior's Mind and getting the same kind of effectiveness out of it, because not a lot of this will apply to any of the Warrior's Mind characters. So let me know what you guys think about this meta. Are you excited for Summer Hotness Blanc and Summer Husbando Guy, and technically Ifrit and Dino if you want to count them? Let me know your thoughts. But that's it for me. Take it easy, and I will see you all in 13 hours when the banner comes out.